the legacy that Moreau cross country is all about. So, and I think this person represents all of those ideals that Mariner Award is all about, and I want to wholeheartedly congratulate her because it is a very special award. Dorothy Hop. And I apologize for not having the awards. They're being made right now. So, so for the bull size, it was difficult. And at the end of the day, we could not really choose. So, and just like I mentioned about everything that the awards are for. We don't often do this, and we decided to give the award to 2 individuals in this case. And they're going to have to share the plaque. Maybe take it home one weekend and then give it over to the following weekend. They can talk it over, So maybe have it for a year, at a time. Who knows? But Ben and Chris Jackson. If you don't know the Jacksons, they're really the reason why I think I ended up doing a lot of things this year. Coach, don't forget to do this. Coach, don't do that. And they're very sly. Masterminds of everything. And just speaking with their parents, they are, they do know how to play mind games, and I think, and so they were pretty, they would come up and say, Coach, the varsity boys were wondering, they're the ones who were wondering, and telling everyone else. So, but yeah, no, it's been amazing, and so working with you guys this year, and I look forward to continue to work with you, and I hope for the seniors, you continue staying in touch. Being a Mariner doesn't just end at a season or a year, it's for your whole life. And I hope you guys do continue to come back. And I challenge every one of you that if you're not doing a sport, do something. Be active in the fall, because running is not just a season sport, it's a lifetime. And that's our main mission. Okay? So, all right.
Coach, the varsity boys were wondering. Yeah. So a little bit deep move right here. Okay. That was my plan. Okay. So I'm going to tell a little story right here. So let's imagine you're Coach Enrique, and you're running a race, right? But what you guys don't know is that Coach Enrique runs. He has a lot of doubts. He asks himself 2 questions in my very time he runs. Those questions are, who's going to get second? Who's going to get third? You already know who's getting first, right? Okay. But all seriousness aside, what we're really doing here is I'm just stalling because they're getting stuff out of the car right now. Because we've been collecting some money. I know Michelle just caught me at it. I told her I was selling drugs at the time. But basically, we collected some money from each person, and a lot of you guys have been saying that, oh, Ben, it's a lot of money to be spending on some posters. So that's not all we got. But what I'm talking about, of course, is coaches' gifts. So I can get all the coaches to come up here, please. coaches. I'd just like to thank a couple people because originally it's always the runner and coaches gifts because it's really appropriate the runners are the ones who have something to thank the coaches for. And this year it was me, Brandon, and Chris. We got together, like, okay guys, we got the coaches gifts. But then we quickly ran into a problem. Turns out the 3 guys aren't really creative and don't really have what it takes to do coaches gifts. So I'd like to thank Dorothy Hall and my mom for helping. I mean, do you think that 3 guys can grow a ribbon like this? So, without further ado, I'd like to thank the coaches for all they've done for us this whole season. And we have a couple of seniors who are going to talk a little bit about each coach. So, we'll start with the assistant coaches first. So, here's Avery.
First, what up? Okay. So, this coach, yes, he's an assistant coach. He's always there during practices. Maybe he can be a little intimidating sometimes, but he's also a soft-hearted guy, and he's really nice to talk to during and after practice. And I don't know, I've known him a long period in my life, even through grade school. And I'd like to thank Charles because he's an amazing guy.
Alright, so I'm going to talk about an assistant coach who has, to me, not only been a coach, but has also been a great friend. He knows how to have that balance between being a coach and a friend, because sometimes with some of the assistant coaches, some people might tend to blur the lines, but he's always made it clear that there are times, when you have to get serious. There are times when you have we can fool around. So I really have to hand it to him for showing me that balance and also being a great friend. So Coach Elliott, thank you.
Okay, so the assistant coach I want to talk about is, I've known him since my freshman year. He was already a leader then, because he was my league leader. And, I remember, well, now that he's a coach, he makes sure that he's, when he's here, that he's always keeping us doing the right thing. Like, whenever I'm standing there having nothing to do, he makes sure that I'm exercising even, doing steps and stuff. Making sure that I always keep it busy. So I want to thank Coach Mark for coming back and taking care of us.
So the coach I'm going to talk about, this person is really, really special to me because not only have I had this person for 3 years as a teacher, I've had this person for 4 years as a coach. So I think everyone can agree this person is just absolutely the biggest inspiration and the reason why I continue doing cross country all these years aside from Enrique. But they're really always so encouraging during practice. She always runs with us and she's so wonderful. So this gift is presented to Ms. Schroeder. And the poster. Okay, so the coach that I'm going to talk about is the first coach I met, which was Mama Zaro. She's always the one who would cheer and make all our games and support us. So I'm going to present this gift to Moreau.
Alright, so I'm here to talk about Coach Hannon. I think he had to take off or something, but I'm going to say a few words about him anyway. He's one of those very special coaches because he knows how to have fun and he knows when to make it work and do work. So I had the privilege of running with him during some of the Wednesday workouts this year, and he's definitely one of the greatest coaches to be around. And about halfway through the season, he kind of took me aside and he told me, kind of reminded me what it means to be a captain, and reminded all of us captains that responsibility that we have to the team. So he is really one of the ones who is responsible. When he says something, he means it, and he is a great coach to all of us. So, though he's not here, thank you, Coach Hannon.
All right, so this coach, not implying anybody, he's definitely, it's been great having him for the whole team. He definitely leads us all really well. He has a huge background in running and he knows what he's doing. He's pushed us all to our limits mentally and physically.